the bed. Oh, well, it's clearly not on there. So, what we're going to do today then is we're going to go around to the car. And there you go. We're back. Almost the shortest live stream of all time. But there you go. It doesn't matter. No one's watching. So we shall see what happens. So, what we're going to do then is we are going to get onto M27 and then onto the M3. See what dopey dips we go today, which can entertain us on our way. So what I will do is when we're coming up to it, we will switch that phone camera so that you can actually see the road rather than me and my glorious brilliance for the majority of it. But I'm sure that's half the fun anyway. Basically, we're going to be a live webcam with a voice. So start by putting the heater on so that the car, that is cold, you know, double hard over here. It's about 5 degrees, so that's quite tropical at the moment. 5.5 degrees it says on my car. I don't think it's that cold personally, but there you go. Right, so let's switch that, see what it looks like. There you go, it's my view at the moment. Let's just quick wipe. There you go. So when we get a bit closer, I will switch it. Obviously, I'll talk like there are people watching at the moment. There is news, but hopefully someone will join us and they can have a laugh as well. Always like me taking the piss out of drivers. Malarkey. Come on, are you coming or what? No, guess not. We'll go then. They sit there, they look at you. You're looking at them like, who's gonna go? Who knows? But here we go. We got one of these kids on a scooter, so we need to be careful. So we're going to have a look through the gap, make sure there's nothing coming. We don't want to knock. I'm going to say her off. And now there's a bus coming. The bus is going to just keep coming at you. Oh, there you go. So you're fine. It's my side of the road. So we're just salute the bus driver. So we carry on down this road. So as we carry on now, there's going to be traffic on both sides of the road, and there's a hill. So we can't actually see if there's anything coming. There's obviously school kids around because it's school time. So we just slowly come up to it to make sure it's safe. And then as we go down the hill, we've got the bend there. We are checking over. I can't actually see a lot in these mirrors because they're actually, well, misty at the moment still. Waiting on them to demist, but there you go. So quick check on my mirrors again. We're coming up to the roundabout, so we will not. We're one of those people that do like the signal. It does make life so much easier when people do, because you can tell where the hell they're going. And then we're going to go over the roundabouts. We're going to head towards the traffic lights. So again, at the moment I can't see what traffic lights are. I'm suggesting that they're going to be red because of that car braking. So I'll just ease off the gas, because I'm not actually going to gain anything by accelerating, and I'm just going to waste fuel. So I'm just taking my foot off the gas, and we're just going to ever so slowly make our way there. I'm still in third gear. Don't need to change gear yet because I'm slowing, not braking, slowing, not going. So just leave it in the gear you're in until it starts to struggle, which is coming up to about now. We're going to stop just at the line of these traffic lights, so if anybody will cross, they've got a clear crossing, and I can see the traffic coming from the other side. Give them a quick wipe again, because why not? So I got my back screen. So I do not like the back wiper on this specific car, because Pacific. Do not like the back wiper on this Pacific car. I know I sound like a dick when I'm trying to say that, because I can't actually say it properly. It's one of those things that some people are like, oh, you don't say that right, you can't say it, don't say it. Oh, shut up, dick. Who cares? So we got a little bridge. That's a nice slow bridge. That's why we got traffic lights there. Now, we never used to have traffic lights, and it used to be you sort it out yourselves, and they are only part-time. So there are parts of the day where it is you can cross at certain times, Get the joggers out this time of day. God knows why you'd want to come jogging them in this weather. Mind you, it's getting warmer. It's half a degree warmer now. It's 6 degrees now here in the UK at 8 o'clock in the morning. Or just gone 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's almost toasty. Like, why are they parked so far over? If you parked a little bit closer to that line, I could still get through. But no, you have to go and stick something and get out my bloody way. Go on, out you go. So again, there's no point me rushing up because the lights are still red. I can see the lights are red, and it's secure traffic. So we're just going to gently. It's changed now, but there's still no point me accelerating because the car in front's not moving, and I don't want to crash. So checking our mirrors now. We're going to give a signal. We're going to go right here. So standing nice like gear so we can see around the corner, see how clear or unclear the road is. It's nice and clear at the moment. Recheck my mirrors. Nice frequent checks of the mirrors means that I can drive safely. I know I'm basically doing a driving instructor's tutorial here for you, but there you go. So we're checking our mirrors again because this bus is sticking out. I love the fact that buses don't know how to park straight. You know, they go through all that training, and when you actually go through your driver training, they teach you, and if you don't park straight, you won't pass your driving test. As soon as you get in your bus, yeah, that doesn't matter anymore. We won't bother doing that. You're taught these things for a reason, and basically it's to make life safer. When you pull away, you got a better view up the road if you park straight. So that's why you're taught to park straight. They don't teach you these things just to be annoying. So lots of traffic lights now. Not actually seeing too much bad driving so far, which is a bit of a good thing, but it's also a bit of a disappointment. Wait for the car to move in front of you before you try to move, because if they're not moving, you're not getting anywhere. So what is the point of moving? And hopefully they'll start to accelerate a little bit more, but the lights up ahead are red, so it makes sense not to. Gorgeous looking kid there trying to cross the road, bless him. So the good thing here, like I say, we do have our webcam on, so we can spot morons. Hopefully, I want to see some, because it's a bit disappointing when you make these sort of videos and none are out. But generally at 8 o'clock in the morning, you're gonna come across some pit monkey who doesn't know what to do. I'm sure when we come on, I'll have some dick in front of me driving at either 100 miles an hour or driving at 20 miles an hour to get onto a motorway. So the thing is, to be fair, it is a 50 mile an hour limit at the moment, because they're making a so-called smart motorway, which are about as smart as bloody the Tories and that COVID. We don't need to put in any sort of restriction at the moment. Bullshit, which is absolute crap, because simply wearing a mask into a shop isn't going to put anyone out, and it's going to make it a little bit safer. And to enter buildings with a mask on, it does not hurt. What's the worst that happens? Oh, your glasses steam up just a little bit. Well, I think we can all live with that, can't we? As life goes on. But there you go. So here we go then. We're now going to come up towards the motorway now, going down the road. I think this road is still Thomas Lewis Way, I'm not sure. And nor do I really care what the road is. So far we've been going for nearly 10 minutes and we've had no real bad driving. So what we're doing is we're just going to keep ourselves a gap. As the weather's worse, keep your gap bigger. The bigger your gap, the safer you are. You know, we've been living now in the world with bubbles all the time. So we've got a lorry there with his lights on, so potentially that could pull out. So if I was doing my theory test and this was my hazard perception, I would have clicked there to say that I've noticed that there is a lorry with its brakes on or its lights on, even though it's not moving. Potentially it's a hazard that could become a hazard. So keeping an eye on the car in front, because if he doesn't move, then I don't want to go into it. That's a potential accident there. So he's gone, so that's good. That means that I can now be the next one up. Hopefully the person behind me is paying the same care as I am. So I'm just having a check now. Why are you getting in my fucking way? Why are you pulling out that much? I can't see. Right, so yeah, person next to me pulled out of it. Dick. Blocking my view. Like, how is that possibly going to help you? So I don't have that person in front of me now. So I could well be that person going onto a 20 miles an hour. I'm not, because I'm going to get up to speed. I'm checking, using my neck to move across to see if there's anything coming. And I'm going to signal to help people come on the motorway. I'm already up to speed. It's clear today, which is always a Billy bonus. Always like a clear motorway, because it means that life's easier. So again, keep a good distance between myself and the car in front. There's very little on this road at the moment. That makes a nice change. We'll have to do this on the way home. And you're like, why go into that gap? Why you just put in that? So basically, he's now taken my safety cap. So I'm just going to ease off the gas a little bit so that I can get another one. And he's now decided he's in the wrong lane. Oh wow, that's amazing, isn't it? So we're just going to get back up to speed now. And we are already in for skip. That's why the car is. So we've got a little bit of a hill coming up, so we won't be accelerating too fast. So we will go across here into the left-hand lane, which is generally the lane for the slower traffic, whilst we just start to get a bit of speed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to look to get to about 60. I don't want to go too fast. 70 mile an hour is the limit. It's not necessarily a target, but that'll give us a decent enough speed to hopefully catch people out, see who is on the road. So we have got coming up around this bend shortly, we will have traffic joining us, which is always fun. So they're just putting in there, but they're going a bit fast enough, so that's good. At least they pulled in, or we did their jig down, get a bit of gap. And there's a lovely gap between me and that lorry ahead. There's actually only 2 cars in front of me in that lorry. You probably can't even see that lorry. But yeah, it's a lovely gap today. This is incredible. This is like driving at night with nothing road. So we have some oncoming traffic. What do we got here? Well, they're driving a little bit close, but even that's not too bad. I love it when they get onto the motorway and they say, oh, you know what, I better brake. Why brake? Like, look at him. Let's just sneak it. Oh my word. So he just pulls out and he's going to brake or drive too quick. We're just going to stick at this speed. We have got some more oncoming traffic now as we join, but there's not a lot of traffic. I don't know why. This is disappointing, isn't it? This is when you want to make this sort of video. So that car behind me has just pulled to overtake me, and there you go. So that's a good bit of driving. Hold on here. So we're just going to pull over now. We're going to stay at about 60 today, because I want to see how many things are on the road, and I'm sure you're going to find some. There's plenty braking because, oh, we're too close to each other. Well, just keep a distance then. You don't need to be right up the arse of the lorry and decide, oh, you know what, I need to get into that lane. Give yourself time, know your route, people. So it's nice today. It's a bit chilly. It's still getting warmer. We're now at 7.5 degrees according to my car. I personally don't like that. So I have got some lorries coming on. The car behind me isn't travelling too quick, so we're just going to signal to come out. We're a little bit close to the car in front now, but that's fine because I'm not planning on staying here for too long. And now there is a gap to come back in, which I'm going to do so because it means I've got a safer gap between me and the vehicle ahead. Because it's on this camera, it looks like it's quite a distance away, but it's actually relatively close. Nobody's still watching, but that's absolutely fine because it's just let me just chat to the world. If anybody wants to listen, then they can. And if you're thinking, why the hell are you on the wrong side of the road? You're on the wrong side of the road. Signaler will drive on the left, the correct side of the road. So, there, take that. So, little fun fact here for you, and we're going to be pulling out a bit shortly because we have a very slow vehicle coming up. So, the reason we drive on the left-hand side in the UK. Does anybody know? If they do, if anyone does watch this later and they do know,
leave it in the comments, I will let you know. But the reason we drive on the left hand side of the road in the UK is because we chose to. Basically what happened is, in ye olden days when people used to go around on horseback and swords, it was deemed better to ride on the left hand side because most people are right-handed, and therefore if you need to pull your sword, it will be in the side which is easiest to fight on, as opposed to in continental Europe and America, where most people drive on the right hand side, which means that you will be fighting with your sword on the wrong hand generally, unless you're left-handed. And let's be fair, people are just as likely to be right-handed in the United States or in continental Europe than they are in the UK, because that's just the way it is. And something like 90% of people, I believe, are right-handed wherever you are in the world. It's not just certain areas where people are more common to be right-handed. People used to get tried as witches for being left-handed, so it's a thing. We've gone up a little bit of speed now. We're now nearer 70. This car will be where he is, between these two lorries personally, but there you go. That's his choice. There you go. He's done great now because we're close to that lorry and I can't get out. The one with she. I wonder if she's got a couple of dents in her car when we had dodgy drive. There you go. So I've got a nice gap now between me and the car in front. As you can see, between me and the car in the front and the other lane, it is still relatively good gaps compared to some days. But nah, still a lot more cars there. Sorry about the cold, there's still a cold. It's not got any bad really, but it has. Car front is more decided he's going to pull out. Well then, put your foot down, moron. Just pull out and then go slow. A couple of weeks ago, people have been following the lorry there. It has a petrol on, and people have been known to follow these 6 miles and then just go like, actually, they've got no petrol. Which is always quite amusing. Well, this today has been a bit of a disappointment because I've gone out to try and find bad drivers. I haven't actually found any. Not really drivers. Normally you can find them. And for a Fridays generally going to work can be quieter. I'm sure going home it'll be busier. It's not actually been all that bad. So live webcam, well, it's been a bit boring actually today. Apart from the amazing commentary, the occasional car pulling out, but there's not been anything too drastic, anything too, oh God, I can't believe you just did that. It's been alright. So that's been a bit of a disappointment. So we are going to go around this van, check on it already, and make sure we got a safe gap. Car in front is braking simply because morons. And what we're going to do is, I know there is traffic emerging here, but we're going to pull in front of this lorry and we're just going to ease off to the speed of the traffic, because that lorry ain't catching me at his speed, and they can just pull in nicely. Let's do a nice gap, and wow, no traffic today. Wow, that motorway was the easiest I've been on for a long time. So we're now coming to the end of our motorway journey. We've now eased off a bit because the car's in front, but we're going to now give a signal because the 3, and now the 2, and now the 1 sign is here. We're off now. Motorway has been done for junction 10. We're going to to come up to the roundabout and see if we got anyone exciting on there. And as we go into Wichita, we will commentate on anything possibly happening there. So the lights have just changed green. I know that because the traffic ahead has started to move. We're going to ease on the gas. They've now changed. And we're just going to bring it in. On the clutch yet? I'm going to go on the clutch now. So it's brakes to slow and gears to go. Basically just braking whatever gear you're in and then bring it to a stop. Don't stall. Simples. Do need to sort these bloody pigeons out at work because they're still shitting on my car, which is annoying. Again, it's an empty roundabout. What is going on? It's a Friday, not a Sunday. Come on, you fuckers. Where are you? Bit disappointed with this, to be fair. This is supposed to be an entertaining video and this has just been a boring driving video, apart from yours truly being incredibly amazing and gifted and talented. But there you go. Even the lights, no one even at the bloody lights. No one looking like they're going to come out and pull in front of me at the gap, which is, don't get me wrong, I don't want that. I don't want to have people pulling in front of me, but I was hoping it's going to be a little bit more entertaining than this. World's most boring car video done. So we do have our new roundabout ahead. Okay, check our mirrors. There's a man walking. He's doing anything. No one's coming out of there. Have a new roundabout. There's a lady walking. She's not even crossing. She's gone past where the crossing was. No one coming that way. No one coming that way. Well, that makes it easy. A little bit of roadworks where obviously no one is actually fixing shit. There's a man in a hole looking confused. As if, what am I doing with my life? Why am I in this hole? Why is it cold? Good winter, mate. So we do have the brow of a hill, so potentially we could have a bike going and some moron on the wrong side of the road. Let's hope it doesn't happen now. He's turning, that's exciting. That means we've got to slow down a bit. Might be a car thinking, oh, I can pull out now. No. No one's coming. Oh, come on then, get on with it, moron. A few more people walking. Now looking as about as entertained as anyone probably watching this video. There's a slight kink in the road. The traffic will go down and I might have a bus coming. That'll be exciting. No, we do have a bus coming to do a lorry. No lorry parked in this tiniest bay where you can just about pick a car in and a lorry thinking, oh yeah, I'll get in there. No, you won't. How are you possibly going to get in there? Anything exciting going to happen at this mini roundabout? Well, he sort of drove over it. They blame him. That's what I do. Nothing coming there. Possibly a bus in the way. No buses. They look like they're just going to be parked. What is a person with his hazard lights on because he decided to park there like a moron? Where are you going? Why are you stopping on the roundabout? Is that where you're stopping then, is it? You decided, oh, I'm on a roundabout. If I signal here, I can park on a roundabout. Really? That's where you're parking, is it? You decided that the best place to park is on a fucking roundabout. You absolute bellend. So, might send this to us, man. You can commentate on the most boring journey to work ever. So you don't know how to use your indicator. You're just stopping there, are you? Like, are you going to go anywhere? Or are we just going to sit here for a while? Like, bus. Really? Bus. Why are we parked, bus? So, what's going on? Why are you not moving? It's the bus driver. You do have an indicator, you know. Are we parking here? Is this what we're doing? We're just going to stop here and park here, and this will be our day, shall it? What are you doing? Why are we not going anywhere? Can we get around him? Or is he? Because you're not going anywhere other than in there, are you? Yeah, we'll just drive around you then, because you just simply forgot to signal, did we? Don't need to signal, do you? You're just going to park randomly in the middle of the road. and then we got the fun and excitement of pulling in here. So we're going to signal here, we're going to make our way into the car park. There's no one coming, no one's coming, no one ever does. And then we're just going to reverse into the spot. Like that. Give a quick wave because why wouldn't we? I'm going to go forward again because that is not the best parking I've ever seen in my life. And there we are. Done. Wow, that was exciting. See you, pals.